Radio. You're listening to the G&T show with myself and Tom Dyer, and we're being joined by our lovely guest from Carer Support West Wales, Tammy Foley. A very good morning to you, Tammy.
Good morning, Gina. Morning, Tom.
Morning. And welcome back. Tammy and I were chatting just a couple of weeks ago because Tammy's one of the contributors on Healthy Minds, Better Lives. But you're here talking about something else that you've been working on. I think we first talked about this probably about a year ago.
In the infancy, the importance of supporting unpaid carers. Yeah, we would have.
Yeah, which is quite remarkable. So tell us why you're here, what you're talking about, and the particular day that's coming up on the 24th of November.
So this is a plug for a new website, a regional website for unpaid carers across West Wales. So basically, somebody who regularly cares for a relative or a friend or a neighbour that needs that extra support. This website is there for them. It's not a duplication of existing websites. It's a place where information is all brought together to perhaps just help an unpaid carer in their day-to-day lives.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And so if someone is a carer, and I suppose one of the things to bear in mind is that some people don't actually know that they are classed as carers. So what's your advice to those?
Well, I like my statistics. I'm always talking about them. So it takes about 2.5 years for somebody to even recognise that they're an unpaid carer.
How long, sorry?
2.5 years.
2.5 years.
Which is massive. If we look at this website and we go back to its conception, it started back in spring with representatives from the 3 counties coming together to form a steering group. And from there, we've met every 3 weeks to make sure that we get this website, we get the content right.
Mm-hmm.
It's really important to have the up-to-date information. We work with, because it's all about co-production and that engagement with unpaid carers across the 3 counties.
Yeah.
So it's been really important that we have that consultation in person as well as a lot of online work to make sure that the website is as user-friendly, accessible as it can be. It's bilingual. And we have this cohort of testers that have been with us right from the summer, just inputting and helping us, making sure that we get it right.
Yeah. So if you recognise that you're an unpaid carer across one of our 3 counties, what sort of information are you going to find or help and support from your website?
So the website, through that consultation, has got different sections to it. Mm-hmm. It's got My Community section, which promotes all the discounts that are available to unpaid carers across the 3 counties. It's a map, so it's really visual. And that's what we found when we met with carers.
Yeah.
What they wanted that easy information. So we can go on and look in Carmarthenshire and even kind of, any other counties, but filter it down to a radius. So what's happening 10 miles from me.
Yeah, in your area, because that's what you want to know. Yeah.
So where I can get a free coffee on a Friday morning, for example, or entry for a cared for and a carer for free. So while I'm on that bit, if there's any organisations that want to jump on board and support unpaid carers with a discount or promotion, please get in contact later with the information that we'll put up to contact me. The other section is a support section, which, as it says, support promotes all those services, all the information that the carers and what we think is important for them to access.
Yep.
And then most recently, and that's through co-production and engagement with carers, is creating a news section. So the news section, obviously, as it sounds, has all the most relevant news from carers' gazettes, as well as information on cost of living, for example.
And why is it important that carers are given some acknowledgement and are given this information in this bespoke manner? Why is that important?
It's just about having things in one place, and because time is so precious to everyone. I mean, myself, but I'm not a carer, but to carers, it's just to make that life just that little bit easier, so they're not trawling through website after website. So again, because it's been that co-production with carers, with providers across the 3 counties, It's ongoing, it's growing, and it's a really exciting project.
Yeah. And the Carers' Rights Day is this 24th of November. So that's going to be raising awareness and maybe highlighting to some people that they're maybe 2.5 years down the line there, highlighting to them that, well, actually, I do these kinds of things. What activities would you expect an unpaid carer to be carrying out?
All sorts. But for the actual Carers' Rights Day, there's lots of free events happening in the 3 counties. That's all promoted on the website, all in person. I'm out in the 3 counties later this week, promoting the website, meeting people, getting more feedback, and that's really exciting. But it's that one-stop place for information. So if it's not you, if you're not the carer, but you know somebody who is, who kind of fits that kind of persona, that shape, go online, have a look, and there's so much information there.
And
Sounds great.
Yeah. Go on, Gina.
I was going to say, so if you've recognised maybe like 2.5 years down the line that you are a carer, and of course there's lots of these lovely discounts and advice on this website, is there something that you can register to be an unpaid carer, like a card or some sort of recognition?
Yes, there's carers recognition cards in all 3 counties.
Okay.
There's young carers ID in all 3 counties, and all the information is found there. It's
Right.
found on the website, and it takes you to the necessary website that you need to go in your local area, with the contact details. And the beauty of this website is because it actually has that hyperlink and short description, the information is always relevant, it's always up to date.
Brilliant. Great. Sounds a brilliant website, actually, isn't it? It's because it's all those things. Sometimes you can get lost in where do I need to find this information? And this is actually bringing it all together.
Absolutely. I get frustrated when I'm just looking for information just for myself in a general kind of way. So to have that website, that digital platform where we can bring everything together. And again, it's always about the content. So whether I'm looking for the content or whether content's being sent to me. And with our cohort of testers, we have official testers that have stayed with us since the summer, like I said. It just means that the information is current as well.
I'm just trying to decipher for those that might not be 2 years down the line. They think, oh no, it's just something I do for my mate. It's something I do for my auntie or my cousin or my family member. Because it's an unpaid carer cohort that you're looking at, there isn't necessarily a minimum amount of hours, is there? There's not certain expectations of tasks that people should be doing. It's the fact that they are doing something on a fairly semi-regular basis, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And it's that recognition. It is that recognition. And when we came up through consultation with the name of the website, Carer Support West Wales, when you suddenly realise or you have that inkling that perhaps you are a carer, what do you type in? You are going to type in carer support.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So we don't. It's just really important about raising the awareness. We did the soft launch back in June, which was fantastic, and it was well received in the 3 counties. And like I say, this week is the official launch week. It's live, so people can go on there now and navigate and look around and even provide feedback. But yeah, this is the official week for us.
Amazing. And I've just put the website up on the screen there. That's also in our comments. So it's carersupportwestwales.org. That's where you'll find all the information. And as Tammy's mentioned, that's bespoke to carers. You don't need to go to one website and be like, where's the carers part of this? It's designed with carers in mind. From beginning to end, which is great. And also you've got social media channels as well, where you periodically highlight certain things as well, don't you? So what's the details for those?
Exactly the same. So at Carers Support WW, which I'll put in that chat. We're on all social media channels, and as you can see, the website itself is user friendly. It's colourful, and it's easy to navigate. And that's because we've been working with a really good web designer, who I've met on a weekly basis since spring as well.
Wow. So this 24th of November, Carers' Rights Day, if you think that you fall into any of the categories, or maybe you're just curious as to what's expected, go and have a look at the website. There's probably support or something to aid you in your roles as to what you're doing. You might not even think that you deserve it, which is some common feedback that I've had in the past as well, where people think, oh no, I don't class myself as that, I just kind of do it. But you're just as valuable to that person, so you might as well look after yourself as well. Tammy, thank you so much for joining us here this morning. If there's, is there anything else that you want to finish on?
No, just spread the word about the website, whether it's for yourself, whether it's for loved ones. Share, like, and enjoy is what I would say. So thank you so much for having me on this morning as well.
It's a pleasure, and it's a pleasure for me to finally meet up with you as well. So wishing you all the very best for the rest of the week, and of course for the launch of the Carers Support West Wales website on the 24th of November. Thank you, Tammy, for talking to us this morning.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. It's 8:45 here on Pure West Radio. We've got a little bit of Jamiroquai, and we're getting to that time of year. We've got some Michael Bublé coming up.
I'm now excited.
and you know what that means. So press play on this. Also, to those of you watching us on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, why yes, the History Makers are playing this evening.
Hold on, I've got to try and find it. It's there.
There's a special Pure West Sports show coming this evening. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be live reactions immediately after the match. Tammy, we'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.